in Melrose tonight for a man who police say was stabbed and killed last month. Authorities tell us they're investigating the incident as domestic violence. And News 12's Tim Harfman joins us from Melrose with the latest. Tim.
Dozens of people showed up tonight to honor a man who they say was killed by his girlfriend last month. The group lit candles and released balloons to remember 36-year-old Joshua Johnson, who police say was stabbed and killed around 4 o'clock the morning of September 22nd near Lincoln Avenue and East 132nd Street. 31-year-old Carlene Payne was arrested and charged with murder, manslaughter, and criminal possession of a weapon. Payne pleaded not guilty, and authorities say she is currently out on a $75,000 bond and $25,000 cash bail and is required to wear an ankle bracelet. This comes as the Bronx DA's office says they continue to investigate the incident as domestic violence, and as of now, Payne has not been indicted. Johnson's family says Joshua was a great man, father, brother, and friend.
The spirit he... So, rest in peace to my man Gunner. Salute. It's my Muslim brother. Right? I want to speak about domestic violence. Right? Because when I seen this on the news, this kind of touched me. It gave me flashbacks, right? And just so happened purple is one of my colors, one of my favorite colors, because it means royalty, it means regalness. Well, also purple is one of the colors. Purple is the color for domestic violence, same way pink is the color for cancer, right? So look, let me show y'all something real quick. You see this right here? That's a stab mark, right? And I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and I'm gonna tie it in with my brother Gunner, right? So I was dealing with a chick at a time, like in 2008. I was dealing with a chick for 2 years, and I always keep 2 jobs, and then outside of the jobs, you know, I indulge in getting my, you know, my clandestine money. And then I also, y'all know I do my music, drop my albums, go to different events and stuff like that. So I was dealing with a sister, and she's supposed to have been Muslim. You know, during our 2 years together, you know, when I met her, she already was quote-unquote Muslim. But anyway, this female was hypersexual, right? She was very, very hypersexual. And I don't know if y'all are in tune with is associated with the characteristics of hypersexual, but usually it comes from, you know, a lot of women that's hypersexual most of the time was molested or raped when they was young or whatever it may be. But anyway, this lady was hypersexual. Between me working the 2 jobs, going to the gym, and then grinding, you know, when I ain't at work, you know, getting my other type of money and all type of other stuff, my energy was minimum. And sex wasn't really a priority for me because my mind was on the bag, right? But all Shorty used to do was nag, nag, nag. And, you know, we would wiggle, but I would dish it out in rations. I don't want to be in the bed all day boning and indulging in sexual activities. So anyway, Shorty started deviating. And come to find out, I gotta shorten the story because this shit'll be long. I gotta put this shit like in a book or do a separate blog one day, like of this, like when I start my podcast. But anyway, Shorty she started boning 2 different niggas, right? And then one weekend, this was right before 2019 New Year's. This was 2018 New Year's Eve. Right? Shorty came in the house 3 times. That whole weekend, she came in the crib late. Right? And she didn't have her keys to the apartment, right? So she used to wake me up out my sleep. So I'm like, yo, what happened to your keys? Like, so this was on a Sunday. So I'm like, yo, what happened to your keys? So she's like, oh, I told you I lost them. Like, you got to give me yours so I could copy them. Hell no, you're not going to get my keys and copy them. And you fuck around and fake say you lost my keys or whatever it may be, right? But when she came in, she couldn't look me in the face, right? And I seen it like, oh, this bitch was just getting dogged. She was just getting ragged. So anyway, she went in the bathroom. She was in the bathroom mad long. So, me, due to a lot of past experiences, I've been a side nigga for so long. I know all the side nigga tricks. Well, I've been a sneaky link or whatever you want to call it for so long. I know all the sneaky link tricks. So I know when she was going in the bathroom and she stood in there that long, either she was texting fam, I'm in the house safe, he's up, talking about me, I'm up, he's up, oh shit, he's questioning me and blah, 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 whatever. Or she could have been in the bathroom checking herself, to see if her shit, if she got any scent of the nigga on her, or whatever it may be, just deviant, sneaky shit. When she comes out the bathroom, I said, listen, I don't care who you boning, because the pussy is not mine, it's just my turn. I don't care who you boning. I said, listen, I'm going to continue to pay half the rent. I'm not paying the Con Ed no more, and I'm not paying the cable. One of them niggas you boning got to pay the cable and the Con Ed, or they could take a bill a piece, or one nigga could pay both bills. Right? I said, as long as niggas cover that Con Ed bill and that cable bill, they can come to the crib and bone you. Like, they can come to the crib and bone you. As long as they gone before I get off work and you change the sheets. Because I ain't trying to lay in those soiled sheets. Oh, you think I'm a hoe, blah, blah, blah. So she punches me. She snuffs me. Bing. Punches me in my mouth, right? My lips start bleeding. And I wanted to go Leatherface. But then I thought about a previous incident that happened when I was a teenager that played a part in me during my 13 years in prison. So I didn't go Leatherface. I went Professor Xavier. Right? So I tried to walk towards her just to kind of like calm her down. And like restrain her. You know how men are hold a woman's hands, or so she don't hit them, or a man might try to hug a woman so she don't hit them. In the process of me approaching her, she backs the knife out, hits me, bang, bang. She hits me one time, but I feel that shit go in. That shit went in super deep. So the cut don't look long and huge, but that shit was super deep. So like to this day, when it's raining outside, or if it's real cold, or if it's moist, this shit start burning. And it starts hurting. Like, it starts hurting bad. Like, I can feel it, like, in my chest. Like, if somebody is sticking, like, a pin or a needle in my chest, The same thing applied to my bullet wound when I got shot from an incident some years back. The heel of my feet start hurting. Like, when it rained, it'll start itching and shit like that. Or tingling. So, anyway, Shorty stabs me. The super hears everything that's going down. Police come. Police knocks. The super and his wife, he calls police. Police knocks on the door. They bang on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sitting on the couch because my whole right side, the side I got stabbed on, my whole side numbed up. Right? And this woman was a certified NASM fitness trainer. So she had the book on the whole human anatomy. She's certified. And there's different levels to the NASM certifications. So she had like the highest one. So she knows the whole human body. What muscle is what's where, what's the vital points, everything. Anyway, she destabilized me, right? My whole right side was like kind of like paralyzed. So I sat down on the couch and I just was taking deep breaths. I was box breathing. If y'all don't know what box breathing is, look it up. Navy SEALs utilize box breathing. So it's 4 seconds breathing in, 4 second hold, 4 seconds breathing out, 4 seconds hold out external, right? Like a box, 4, 4, 4, 4, right? So that's box breathing. So anyway, I was box breathing, and and I learned different breathing techniques in the past from studying different arts and stuff, different dark arts. So I slowed my heart rate down. Police banged on the door, and she was like, "Listen, man, if you just pack your shit and leave, we good. I'm have you locked up." I started laughing. I said, "It's over for you." I said, "You poke me, they gonna lock you up. I didn't hit you. You don't got no bruises and nothing. You're out of here." So police opens the door. She starts telling she starts yelling immediately, yo, he hit me, him, get him, lock him up. So the sergeant like, chill out. The 2 cops went to her. The sergeant and another cop come to me. They see my chest is squirting. They see my shit leaking. So he like, yo, shit, what happened? Yo, he's bleeding, right? So I'm like, yeah, she stabbed me. So they say, yo, where else are you stabbed at? I said, I'm just stabbed right here. Like, they cut my shirt open. The officer grabbed the rag, like, oh shit, why you not compressing it? You're gonna bleed out. So the officer compressed the wound on my chest. Anyway, he tells the cops, cuff her, right? They lock her up. They search the whole house. They find the knife that I got stabbed with. So now she's locked up. She can't come back to the house, right? Because I got proof that I've been paying the bills for 2 years, half the rent, the cable, and the Cornet. So I'm the breadwinner. Anyway, they wound up giving her bail, and she bailed out. And I registered as a domestic violence victim. And I got 2 order protections out on her, right? And I thought the rules that apply to most of these chicks, I thought it was going to apply to me. I thought I was going to be able to get a tier 2 shelter and then get the apartment, how they get the crib when they get beat up under domestic violence victim. I thought I was going to get all the treatment they get. And when I went to Safe Horizon, I went to they sent me to like 40 different places. And they was like, oh no, you have to go to Bellevue shelter, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, I had a crib though, because the apartment we shared together, she couldn't never come back. They gave me the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because I had proof that I was paying the majority of the bills, right? So they gave me the crib. She couldn't come back. And then whenever she needed to come back, she would need a police escort. So anyway, in conclusion, right? I was there for like 6 months. No, maybe like 4 or 5 months, because I'm stacking my chicken. I stopped paying all the bills, Cornet, everything. I'm just stacking my chicken. Because I'm like, yo, I'm out of there. Like, I'm about to make a move. You know what I'm saying? So, the crib shit didn't work. They was like, yo, you gotta go to Bellevue shelter. We don't have tier 2s for men and everything, boom, 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 boom. But they was telling me that, domestic violence amongst men is higher than domestic violence is amongst women. They said it's way higher. They said domestic violence amongst men is like 75% higher than domestic violence amongst women. They said, but a lot of men is prideful and men don't come forward and press charges. They said only like 4 men, according to statistics, they say only 4 men come forward a year. So I guess that year I was one of the 4. Right? They said a lot of men is prideful and everything. Fools have pride and egos. Wise men don't have pride and egos. Yo, fellas, if a chick hit you or stab you up or cut you or snuff you, lock her ass the fuck up. Lock her up. Get an order of protection and lock her up, because they'll do it to you. Right? So anyway, I'm going to court. They act like, yo, the DA tried to reverse it. It was this DA named Fabi. I don't remember her first name. Her name is something Fabi. Little, short, tiny, racist, funny white bitch. She's a DA in the Bronx, right? So she said, one day, this gonna have to be a part 2, right? Because this is long and 15 minutes is coming up. And YouTube and Instagram only allow me to post 15 minutes. But anyway, one day she calls me, Mr. Williams, I need you to come down to the office so I can speak to you for a minute. I comes down to the office, right? And she said, I see she had a folder on the desk, and the folder had like my name on it, my government name. So she was like, can you tell me a little bit about 1995 and 1996? So I said, what? I said, what the fuck that got to do with this chick stabbing me? You know what I'm saying? She's like, I said, what, you taking her side or something? No, Mr. Williams. I'm not taking her side. Here come the reptile. So she like, I'm not taking her side, Mr. Williams. You know, I'm just asking you what happened. To be continued, part 2. Coming up. I am Oxygen.